back. Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show brought to you by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm joined as always by Josh, and we got two special guests for you today. We got Herms, who is chief editor at The Lateral. He does video content for 14 Personnel. He does goofy shit for Rum Boys. We got Jordan here, who is a writer for Gridiron Rating and also has his YouTube series and I guess just live stream series Inside the Mind of the DFS, right? Did I get that right, Jordan?
Yeah, you're good.
Excellent. How are you fellas doing today?
Doing good.
Pretty good, even though it's a little rainy, but you know.
It is super rainy.
It is what it is. That's Maryland weather.
Is it? Yeah. So, Jordan, where are you from? Actually?
South Florida.
South Florida. So, is it rainy there? I wonder.
No, it's bright and sunny. It's like 90 degrees
Yeah,
outside.
But it's Florida.
Yeah, it's still Florida. Like
Still
you
Florida.
got to worry about walking outside and getting eaten by an alligator. Still, so, right?
Dude, there's a lot of stuff that happens here that it
Or
is what it is. It's
A
okay.
guy on bath salts.
Exactly. Dude, don't worry. We've had it all. It's okay.
We've had it all. It's Florida. How are you doing today, Herms?
Yeah, dude, I normally work until around like 4 o'clock. So, like, the fact that I am able to be
Hell
home
yeah.
and on the Front Yard Fantasy Show, I'm just like,
Finally.
oh my God. Coming on with the Maryland boys. Shout out the state of Maryland. Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does.
Hell yeah. So we're about it. Simon's not here, so we're extra Maryland today.
I was like,
This
I have
is-
to have something Maryland sitting around me, and I do. Look at
This
that.
is
Nice.
This is,
Let's
this is what
go.
Simon's
I
got
it.
right
I
here.
got it on my chest at all times. So I
Simon
got you.
covered.
Like, you know.
Jordan,
Perfect.
Jordan has the graphics today. Oh my
He
god!
does.
like-
He's got all the
oh
memes.
man, you put
Get
together.
ready.
They're hilarious. He's got like 5 of them. I'm
It's
sure
okay,
he'll get to them. On
Dave
his own
says,
terms.
Herms, legendary AF. Jay
Shout out
says,
to
what
Dave.
up, Front Yard fam?
What up, Nick?
Damn, Jay.
You're
What's up?
part
Troy
of my
King
team.
says, what up, pimps? What up, Troy?
Troy.
And Troy says, UCF Knights.
Let's go.
That is
That's
the
cool.
saddest rally cry I've ever heard. Let's
Well, there's
go.
nobody else here.
Let's
Go
go.
team. Yeah.
I don't like what goes on. All right, you know.
You gotta
I'm
put
very
some oomph
monotone.
behind it, man. Hell
Very
yeah,
monotone.
brother. You know.
Hell yeah, brother.
That
Florida.
was respectable, actually.
That was
Like,
pretty good.
that got me hyped for the UCF.
I'll
UCF
talk in a
Knights.
deep voice this whole entire time. Don't worry.
Please
I'll just
do.
go monotone as possible.
Please do. Toby says the crew is back, plus 2 fire guests. I love it. I
Thanks.
love how he didn't even mention Simon.
Really
we don't need him.
appreciate it.
I do
Enjoy-
miss Simon, though.
enjoy your
I'm starting to
coffee.
miss him. I know we talk a lot
Me
of crap,
too.
but I'm starting to miss Simon.
It's tiring hosting, man. I like when Simon does it. I can just sit back and look pretty.
But you guys bring a coin, and like he brings like cards, and
Does.
you know
Like,
he better be learning a thing or two. This is
Yeah.
important.
I don't know why.
He
I
better
said
be
that.
watching and learning. Yes, I agree.
Jay says Herms terms.
Shout out
Oh,
in
dude.
Herms terms, new YouTube show on 14 Personnel at 14p_pod. You can
Actually?
also find it at www.14personnel.com. The number's 14personnel.com.
May cause diarrhea.
No, it won't. No, it won't. Check it out. It won't. No, none of that will happen.
Dude, yeah, I got one for you, dude.
This is
Did
great.
you become FYFM? Yes. What did it cost? Telling Jay he was tall. Oh
you're so
my
tall.
God, Jordan.
Oh man, it's okay. It's all good fun.
Well, this is a perfect comment for you. He's going to kick you right in the shins.
Perfect.
Tyler says, I miss being on the show.
I miss you too.
Let's make it
Tyler.
happen. Let's make it happen, Tyler.
It's my dealer.
And
up?
Scott
He-
says, go
Smart
Maryland.
guy.
Go
Smart
Maryland.
guy.
Go Maryland.
Oh,
At all
Tyler.
times. Yes,
Happy
go Maryland.
birthday
Oh, hell
to
yeah.
London to Mr. Scott Sims. I
Oh,
can't say his
yes.
last name.
Happy birthday, London. Hell yeah.
Oh,
That's
happy birthday. Feliz
Happy birthday.
cumpleaños.
I'm hey, don't come in here and say it's your birthday. Some bad things are have to happen
Yes,
if you do
yes.
that. So,
Yeah.
oh. Hey, Herm's got a good voice. He can help out.
I
Yeah, definitely.
bet you.
Sounds.
I bet
Yes.
you have by far the best voice out of all three, like combined, like
Yeah.
times 10.
I could do like opera if you know my deep
Ooh.
voice could. I don't know. Hold on, let me rephrase that.
Cat
I
already
got
said
a
that out
deep
there.
voice for that. All right.
I can run with the best of them in opera. I'm a falsetto.
Oh man.
Jay says, I love how much I hate you, Jordan.
I love it too a little bit. It gives me some good vibes.
And Toby says, I made Simon a get well card in the Discord. He has never forgotten. We'll make sure he gets that.
Oh, man,
That's
he's
so
a
nice.
beautiful man.
He is. But he's also very sick, so probably not looking too beautiful right now.
I meant Toby, but
Well,
it's-
Toby's beautiful too.
Simon's
No,
All right.
Simon's average.
Yeah, pretty average. Average is the right way to put it.
He's
Very
okay.
average.
Ringing endorsement. There.
Jay, all right, just get out of here.
Boo, Maryland Terps.
Hey,
Oh, that's
Tyler
what's
just
up.
asked what happened to Simon. I
got
think
you.
Jordan has a good way to visually represent this. Yes, right there. There it is. That's what happened to Simon. Unfortunately, he did get the COVID, but he'll be back soon.
Don't worry.
He's starting to feel better, I think.
Yeah,
So.
he said today is the first day he started to feel better. He didn't wake up feeling worse, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
It's a good sign.
Yeah.
We
Unless
miss you, Simon.
it's worse again tomorrow, in which case it's not a good sign. I don't know what that means.
That would be a bad sign.
I was gonna say, you know how some people who like just before they die, they all of a sudden feel really good.
Oh no! See,
Like,
No, I don't
Never
talk to
heard
too many
that,
people
but-
like that. Yeah, but no.
you know,
it's
That's
a
what
well
lifetime around
documented
dying
thing,
people.
guys.
I know
It's been
you
on plenty of
snapped.
TV shows.
I know you snap 50% of the world away, but like,
Yep.
come on, dude.
Yep.
All right.
Come on.
Actually, now that you mentioned that, I'm realizing we got to get into tiers.
Yes, we are. So we're playing tiers today. We're gonna finish off our Dynasty
Oh.
wide receivers
Other
tier
tiers.
list that we've been working on. This is part 3 of the Dynasty wide receivers tier list. We'll post the links to the
Hopefully
other,
last part.
and hopefully the last one. We got 12 more to go through, and then we got villains to go through. And I felt like villains is a
Chilling
perfect
like a
one for
villain
these
up in the
two.
villain. Ooh.
We're going to be tiering villains. Before we get into that, a quick way to support the show: subscribe to us on YouTube, like the video, do whatever you can. We're here every day, 3 p.m. every weekday. Excuse me, not every day. No Saturday, Sunday. Josh is sleeping those days.
Yeah, I'm definitely
and ballroom
sleeping at
dancing.
3:00 p.m. Saturday and Sunday.
Sleeping and ballroom dancing. That's Josh's life right there. Yes,
Ballroom
but
dancing?
we play games. We're here every day, weekday, 3 p.m. Yeah, come check us out. Subscribe.
It would be great.
Easy way
Do
to
it.
support the show. Are you
I
guys ready
can't
to get into
subscribe
this?
anymore? But it's
Well,
okay.
Please,
Just
one more
try
time,
harder.
Jordan.
All right, Jordan. you have family.
I'll
You
go
have
make
Yeah.
other accounts.
nieces
Don't
and
worry.
nephews.
You know
have
they
account.
like fantasy. Yeah, they got
Exactly.
YouTube. Hit the follow button. Easy
Come
as that, right? Let's
Being
go.
lazy.
Yeah, there's a whole button for it. I mean, it's really easy to do. Just find it, and then you click the thing, and then boom.
They make it easy on you. They really do. You just gotta type in a couple words and boom, there it is.
Boom.
Very helpful.
All right, I think that's good. Maybe we'll do one less.
I think that's
We
perfect,
don't-
Jay.
We don't need to show the tier one.
Lord,
These
here
guys are in
we
tier one.
go.
So you might not recognize some of the guys in the pictures, but just know that these tiers are 100% accurate. That already got created,
Yes,
right?
Science has determined these tiers, and they are accurate and set in stone. So, all right.
Indubitably.
So the first one that we have on the docket here is Marquis Brown. I'm going to start this off with you, Josh. Where are you putting Marquis Brown?
So I'm seeing tier 6 right there. So tier 5, real fast. It looks like we have Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool. Who's
Tyler
that in the middle?
Boyd.
That's Tyler.
Tyler
Tyler-
Boyd. Tyler
Tyler
Boyd.
Boyd.
And tier 6, DJ Chark, Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuel, LaVisca Chenault. And then tier 7, is that Christian Kirk?
No, that
No,
Will
that's
Fuller
Fuller.
and
I'm
Michael
bad
Gallup.
I'm bad at pictures. I'm bad at pictures, guys.
Start with me.
Christian Kirk is not even on this. Perfect. So at least we know who the tiers are already now. I think personally that Marquise Brown falls perfectly into tier 7.
Tier 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you think, Jordan?
So I agree. I don't see him being with the Ayuk or Devo from an upside standpoint. And even fun fact, I look over to one of the data dives that I did. The Baltimore Ravens since 2013 have never produced a wide receiver 1, and they've only produced 3 wide receiver 2s.
I believe that.
With Lamar and the way that offense is run, I mean, I would say he probably has the lowest upside in tier 7, but I think with Michael Gallup being a wide receiver 3 on a team right now, he's in that same ballpark.
All right. 2 for tier 7. Herms, are you agreeing with these two, or are you going to stray from the pack here?
I mean, it's nothing against the player. It's just the situation, I think, because, like, Lamar's not the type of dude that's going to throw those bombs to utilize Brown's skill set. So just, like, I don't know, for that reason alone, and because we're looking at this for fantasy football purposes, I would put him in tier 8, just below both Fuller and Gallup. Like, again, I think he's an incredibly talented athlete. He's very good at, like, the couple things he's, like, super good at, but, like, he's not being utilized in that way. So for that reason alone, just like, nah, he's got to be in the 8.
That's fair. I think I'm leaning towards your opinion, Herms, because it does feel like there's definitely a value difference there. But I'm kind of thinking he might be in the back of tier 7.
That's what I was thinking.
So yeah, I completely agree with you guys. I think his value is in line with Wolf Lore and Michael Gallup. And to your point, Herms, I understand last year Lamar didn't quite show off his deep throwing prowess, right? But I will say, look at his tape from his MVP season. We were airing it. I'm a Ravens fan, by the way, so maybe I'm a little biased. Keep that in mind. But we were airing it out. Marquis Brown, his rookie year, he was getting there was games where he was getting tons of targets deep. And I think there's going to be more of that to come. And I think we saw that to end the season a little bit. Will Fuller, he's on the Dolphins, right? It's Gallup, the third receiver on the team. It's just I feel like he just perfectly fits into this tier for me.
All right, well, we'll put him in 7 since I'm leaning in between the two.
Kill you guys if you disagree.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
I've never won 7 cents. Are you a Steelers fan?
Yep, my parents are from Northwest PA. I didn't have a choice.
That's awesome. No, you didn't have a choice. That's
Panthers fan.
No
By a
Brady says
3-year-old's
tier 8.
choice, but it's okay.
Robbie says JL automatically loses. That's fair, except for yesterday when I whipped your ass, Robbie.
Oh,
Shout out, Rum Boys.
Wow.
I'm just playing, Robbie. I'm just playing. He's gonna come back on and just decimate me, and it's gonna be the worst. He's never gonna stop talking shit. We're gonna see each other in Canton. He's just gonna be like, "You freaking loser."
He's gonna ask you to guard him 1-on-1 in our flag football game.
Oh, I'll do it. I'm so out of shape now, though. I don't know how well I'll do.
I love flag football.
Oh no,
that's my style.
Robbie says Herms, burgundy and gold, bro.
That's my NFC team of choice because there was no rooting conflict for me to cheer for both the Washington football team and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's
also,
fair.
Robbie, before I came on, I was showing a couple of the fellas. I got my Sean Taylor jersey in the mail. So, pretty solid. No offensive nickname, no nothing.
Nice.
It's perfect.
It's a perfect jersey. He didn't want to wear it because he said it was getting a little hot. I understand. The jerseys can get hot, but dude, that jersey was sick because I love Sean Taylor as well.
Oh,
and
R.I.P.
Man, yeah. So
Robbie says, "Jay, I'm gonna dominate you next pod and in Canton." I don't doubt that, Robbie. I shouldn't be talking so much shit.
Let me guard him. Let me guard him.
Jay, I got lucky on some polls, and all of a sudden I'm feeling myself. Barcelona says it is fire. I can confirm. And Craig says we need to watch what we say. JL, don't want Thanos to return. He's already here. He is inevitable.
Like this picture that's behind Jordan here, I really hope that's the Thanos picture. That's all I can say.
It is.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Yes. That actually makes me so happy.
I'm really so happy about this. Dude, JL, I mean, don't worry.
100% accurate.
Let's finish these wide receiver tiers so I can so we can get to this JL picture.
All right. Jarvis Landry is next. Jordan, you're up first. Where are you putting Jarvis?
I'll go to 8, maybe even possibly 9 after we're done with this. Jarvis on the Browns and that offense. I personally think Jarvis should be let go of by the Browns because of the salary cap saver, but he's on the back end of his prime. He's coming off of that hip surgery 2 years ago. He's a slot receiver. There's not a ton to like. I mean, I think he's serviceable if you're on a team that needs the depth, but if you're on the verge of making playoffs and you can get something for him, you should be trading him. So I would say tier 8 for me.
Tier 8, all right.
And even if you're not the verge of making the playoffs, get something for him, I guess, right? Yeah. I have him in a league, so I'm gonna probably start doing this.
Probably gonna start trying to trade because it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, Herms, what do you think?
Well, I mean, you can't really do anything about age. It's an inevitable thing that catches up with all of us. And, he's an old reliable, former favorite. Everybody, there were a few years there where, Jarvis Landry was, a super reliable, just, PPR machine, constantly. But, hey,
with the Dolphins.
It is what it is. Yeah, at a certain point, things start to go awry. And, the point that was made before about the hip, I mean, Oh, gee, that's a pretty significant thing to have surgery on, especially at the age that he is or whatever. So, like, no offense. Thank you for your service. Love you, Jarvis Landry. But at this particular point in time, you kind of have to... I mean, see, here's the funny thing, though. Like, I still think of him as somebody I'd rather have over Marquis Brown. So what I would do is I would slate his picture in right before Marquis Brown, right there in that little tier 7, just because like I'm starting to get a feel on the hesitancy to put people in tier 8. So until that starts to pick up and I get more of a vibe for, what's going to ultimately qualify somebody to be in that tier, I'm just going to conservatively say 7 for now, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes. All
right,
the vibes,
Yeah, we got 1 7, 1 8. Real quick before we get to Jordan, Jay says, Herms.
Me!
That's you. Anthony says, what's up, guys? What up, Anthony? Good to see you again, my friend.
What up?
Robbie says he has the Benjamin's Buttons disease. So he appreciates if you don't disrespect him.
So
keep that in mind, Herms.
I promise I won't. I'm sorry.
I'm looking at the other just pictures here, and I'm realizing that we have a lot of talent coming up actually still. So your point, I actually do think he fits into tier 7. I kind of agree with you, Herms. Real fast, can I ask you, would you rather have Michael Gallup and Will Fuller over Jarvis?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, just making sure. I just wanted to see if he actually fell exactly where he fell in. I like Jarvis as a talent a lot. I love him in PPR. He's such a good one. If the Browns can trade Odell Beckham, he moves up a tier or two, right?
To the moon.
Yeah. I actually really
stars,
like
maybe.
him without Odell, but I think he fits into tier 7 for me personally. I'm just looking at the people available now.
You're changing your answer.
Well, I'm looking at the people available, and I don't think we're gonna have anyone in tier 8. Probably. I don't know who that is.
That's what makes me nervous. Because I'm
Yeah.
not sure what's going to ultimately qualify for that. So it's just do I want to say it now? Should I wait?
I like what Brady just said. I'm fine with putting Hollywood and Jarvis in tier 8. I was the one keeping Hollywood in tier 7, and I'm willing to just.
I think that's a good maybe break between these two guys, because I was feeling the same thing. Jordan, what do you think? Does he belong in tier 8 or tier 7 for you? Oh, you're muted, my friend.
See, I muted myself while I was typing, but
I do that all the time.
I like Hollywood a little bit better because of the age factor. And I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know where they're going to be forever. And Greg Roman could not be the offensive coordinator sometime here soon. And who knows what we see from Lamar. But I guess that's fine to keep them in the same tier. Move them down to both 8.
You're cool with that?
Yeah, fine. That's
all right. All right, we'll move on to Jerry Judy. For that, we got Sports Me in here. What up, Sports Me?
Download the Sports Me app. It's interactive, conversational sports find. It's really fun. Check it out. Download. Do it. I'm on there.
I gotta get used to that. I gotta put myself in there. I mean, I've made an account. I just haven't made a video yet.
Yeah, I'm the same way. But I promised Robbie I would, so I'm going to. Yeah, Robbie Boy says OBJ has poop fetish.
No, please stop.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Maybe, possibly, he does.
All right, dude. I'm preparing for when I get on Rum Boys. All right, guys.
All right, Jerry Judy. This is what I'm excited for.
Jerry Judy. Jordan, why don't you start us off here? Where are you putting Jerry Judy?
Guys, I'm going to say I have a personal bias. This guy was a part of my high school receiving course, so personally, I have him in the Deontay Johnson tier. I do believe Denver will eventually get that quarterback, and I think a wide receiver 2 role is going to be what he's going to be great at. He gets open and separation as much as anybody. When that quarterback will come will be the determining factor, but the ceiling for that kid is through the roof. I want Denver to get Mac Jones this year because I think he would be the most accurate quarterback.
That would be awesome.
And give that all their weapons the ability to take that next leap. So he's tier 5 for me.
Tier 5. All right. Jeff, what do you think?
I actually 100% agree.
Uh-oh.
We lost.
He was either going to say 100% agree or disagree.
It looks like he's saying he's agree. I don't know.
I think I froze up right there, huh?
You did.
I'm
You
good.
did. You did.
Yeah. I agree with Jordan. I don't know how much you heard. I think the talent will prevail, and I think he just kind of was in a crappy situation with the Broncos, Drew Lock throwing to him, and I think his talent will prevail. Like I said, tier 5.
All right, Herms, what do you think?
Okay, so this is not like my answer per se, but what I will say is like his ceiling potentially down the line. I could see him being as high as like tier 4, tier 3 in like a couple years,
Absolutely.
depending on who the quarterback's going to be. So just like I want to like I love the talent, you know what I mean? But just had to say that I think a lot was made of some of his like lack of receptions and all that. Because I mean, to be fair, there were some drops that were a little questionable, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, well, he could barely catch. I was okay. Like half the time when the ball is going like 15 yards way over your head, or like just somewhere completely different. I mean, like Drew Lock even admitted himself. I can't remember, what was it, like 30 or 40% of the time? He's like, I let go of the ball, and I'm just like, uh-oh. Like, you don't want to hear your quarterback. So, I mean, like, yeah, like, it's, like, self-admitted by the guy throwing him the ball that it was like, oops, my bad. So, like, yeah, Jerry Judy, I think, I want to be conservative, but at the same time, I think he does appropriately belong in that tier 5. But, hey, like I said, future, look out.
I could see him as high as tier 2, honestly, if he gets the right quarterback. I mean,
totally possible.
Coming into the NFL, he was 1B to CD Lamb's 1A,
Yeah, I mean, my tier 1 for that class included Justin Jefferson and Henry Ruggs, but those 4 were definitely top. I had CD Lamb 1, but
those 2 absolutely were my top tier. And then there was another larger tier: Jalen Reagor, Justin Jefferson, Ruggs, a couple other guys probably.
Yeah, JL, what about you?
Yeah, I might be like a little bit more conservative on Judy. Just I might put him in tier 6, but I think I'm fine putting him in tier 5, just on, like you guys said, the upside. But I feel like if I'm choosing between Deontay Johnson and Judy, I'm probably gonna clearly go Deontay Johnson. I feel like I don't know. He reminds me a lot of Ayuk, where like just the upside is there, but it's definitely like a step above. So,
but Deontay Johnson's on the Steelers. I don't get it. Like, why would you want a Steeler in your team?
I know.
Future,
yeah, like, what an awful
mean,
team. I mean, like,
it's just funny that we got the 2 dropsies in the same tier. Deontay
it's
and
dropsies tiers.
Yeah.
Sully says, "Hey, FY fam."
Sully.
Hi, Sully.
Trying to get that going. What up, Sully?
Monsters Inc. Big fan.
FY fan.
Toby says Herms could definitely do those late night infomercials. You hear? He definitely could.
You got a good
Do
voice.
You struggle
Herms.
with erectile dysfunction?
Honestly, yes.
Like...
That is it, dude. Yes, that is it. That is it.
Oh, dude. Oh my
I'm here
god.
for it, man. Any voiceover work you need, I will gladly put on my, gotta play it up in the diaphragm and make sure that you deliver the message properly.
Damn, that is good.
Trust me, I got you.
Herms,
You
can
ever
you
have a
narrate my
ladder that
life?
wasn't tall enough?
Yes.
Try the Wonder Ladder. Brought to you by Herms.
Herms, I need you to narrate my life. That's what I need.
But
Yeah,
wait, there's more.
Perfect.
Oh, dude, I will gladly just follow you around and just be like, do not open that door. Just, I don't know, something like weird like that. Like, I'm here for it, dude.
I don't
will
know how
accept
much
a
I could
modest
pay you
salary.
to do that, but like, like intern level, like you're gonna learn a lot doing it, maybe kind of thing.
Intern level.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
that.
anytime, it's like late at night and you're looking to like reheat something out of the refrigerator. It's just like, hey, I wonder if this is good. And it's just like, little did he know, it was not good. Just like-
Josh walks up to some lady in the street, and Jordan or Herms is just like, he thought about asking her out, but he knew he didn't stand a chance. She's like, what? What did
He
you
did
just say?
not stand a chance.
And then it's just like, damn it, oh god, it's like, yeah, I tell you everything you need to know like right before it happens. I got you, dude. You're like, no problem.
This is such a weird idea.
I'm here for it.
Anthony says, same Robbie, that Deontay and him have a love-hate relationship.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like
me
Deontay
too.
just
Even
does
as
that
a
to
Steelers
people.
fan, I'm just like, oh god. Like some games, I'm like, he's brilliant, and then other times, I'm like, oh god, what is happening? Oh jeez.
Here's a good question. Brady asked, do you think T. Higgins would drop a couple tiers if the Bengals draft Jamar Chase? Jordan, why don't you start this one off?
Where T. Higgins is tier 3? That's what. Yeah.
Tier 3. Yeah.
A couple tiers? Probably not. I think he'll just go down to the Mike Evans tier. I love Jamar Chase, but like is there any duo up in the top? Might just looking and trying to see if there's any.
Well, there's CD Lamb. No, yeah.
CD and Cooper. I mean, that's what it would
Yeah, there's
pretty
2
much
and
be.
4.
I mean,
Yeah.
CD and Cooper. You've got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Like, there's two people who could be in the top 4 tiers. It's just, it would just suck for like Tyler Boyd would be the one who drops the most, just because his best part of his value is volume.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I completely agree. Herms, do you have a differing opinion here or agree?
Yeah, Jordan kind of said it already, but I don't know. It's interesting because I feel like, because T. Higgins and Jamar Chase are like the big body out wide type dudes or whatever. So like, I still think Boyd would still present a good amount of value, but maybe not I mean, like, obviously, like, yes, like his point about some of the targets being capped certainly would be an issue. Absolutely. But, like, all three can kind of coexist, kind of like how, like, the Steelers did it last year or whatever. Like, I think they could sustain 3, but it would just be, like, really unpredictable as to which one you want to trust any given week. So it's just like, I don't know. It is what it is. But
yeah, I agree with that. I don't think I definitely think it'll affect Boyd more. I think Higgins will be fine, but we'll see. All right, let's move on. We got Juju Smith-Schuster, another Steeler. Jeff, why don't you start this one off? You're muted, my friend.
Oh, yeah. It's going to sound insane. I was just here thinking a little bit, but it's going to sound insane. But I think all 3 wide receivers for the Steelers are in the same exact tier.
Oh, okay. So tier 5?
He's probably ahead of the other 2 options for me, actually. Might sound weird, too. But I kind of get a little excited when I think of him with another team. Yeah, I put him in tier 5.
All right, tier 5. Jordan, what do you think?
I agree. I mean, Juju is just a safe wide receiver too, especially with the Pittsburgh Steelers offense, and he's going to get that bag next year with hopefully a new team. But if he does decide to stay in Pittsburgh like he did with the hometown discount he gave them, then I don't know how his future scares me. But as of right now, I just see a wide receiver too, just year in, year out.
Yeah. Herms, what about you?
Oh, I'm too biased. He's wide receiver 1 in my heart. I love Juju. He's so endearing. He's so nice. He's so good for the community, and his dog's really cute. Oh my god, I love Juju Smith-Schuster. Like, honestly, like, he's just like one of my favorite players like ever. He's just so cool. I love what he does. He seems like such a nice man. Oh,
he does.
Oh, yeah. I'm too biased. I can't do it. I love Juju Smith-Schuster. He's the best.
Where does he belong in your mind, though? Be honest with us.
Okay, in my heart, number 1. In my mind, I would probably put him in the 5th tier with the other guys.
Okay. Cool. Perfect.
All right. We'll keep him here. I was probably going to put him in 4. I think he does. He's a little bit above these guys, in my opinion, but not by much. So I'm fine with tier 5.
Yeah, as long as he's in the slot, like, that's really tricky because, like, his A-dot is, like, barely in front of the offensive line because, like, yeah, the Steelers are great at scheming him open. Woo, it's so frustrating. Yes. Oh, my God. Like, if there's one thing I could change, one thing about that team I could change, it's just get him just like a little further out, just like a little bit. Let him utilize his skills, for God's sakes. Just like, good God, like, what? I don't know. It's a whole thing.
And I bet you the Steelers think they are doing that. I think they think they are. I think that they think they are.
I think they are. Robbie says, Herms, you present value.
Of course.
And Ricky said, look at this freaking crew. Tyler said, if you want to hear someone bash on Juju, listen to my last appearance in the Dynasty duo.
Ooh, all right. I do want to hear that kind of.
And Toby said, if they went Chase, it shows they want to air it out. Mixon's values down.
Stonks.
And Jay asked if these are Dynasty. Yes, Dynasty wide receivers.
Yeah.
And Anthony said Juju should be in tier 4 revote.
The more I think about it, I kind of agree with that little comment that was made also by JL. Like, now that I think about it more, I'm like, the upside might actually be there if he leaves, which would break my heart, but like, he's so young, like, so young. Everybody forgets that, including myself sometimes. Like,
he's 22, 23, 23, right?
Yeah, he's only like 23, 24, so it's just like, dude, like, I mean, come on. Oh, I might be changing my answer. Oh, God.
Hey, I'm fine putting him at the very top of tier 5. How about that?
I dig
sure.
that.
The sorting doesn't matter in this, just remind
it doesn't, but it mentally, it means something. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Julio Jones.
This is going to be the hardest one.
Herms, why don't you start us off?
Thank God it's not.
We got to speed through these.
Okay, are we trying to win on our Dynasty team this year? Because if
Dynasty,
so,
unknown.
Oh,
startup draft value.
Okay, startup draft value, that's I'll put him in 4, honestly, because you're still going to squeeze that 1 year, I think. So, like, for that reason alone, if you're really going for the chip right away, I would still put him up there.
All right, Jeff.
I would put him in tier 5.
So we got 4.
Personally.
We got 5. Jordan, where are you at?
I'm with Herms. I'm putting him in tier 4. We want everybody from tier 5 below to equate 1 year of what Julio Jones does.
Yeah, I'm going against the grain here. I'm putting him in 7.
He snapped, and he snapped.
he just jail snapped hard right there.
I love Julio, no disrespect, but in Dynasty, like he just doesn't have the consistency that I'd want out of someone that I'm looking to get like that late career value out of. It's just
I'm gonna be honest with you, JL. I was considering 5 or 6 myself.
So we'll put him at, well, let's see. We had 4. We had 2 4s, a 5, and a 7. We'll put him in 5.
It's just a weird. I mean, obviously, it's just weird when you think about it. Like, if someone offered you the Vizca for Julio, most of us would probably think about it for a little bit, and we're probably going to take the Vizca side because we all want that youth and age. But it's like it depends on what my team looks like. That's the problem.
Yeah, if you're rebuilding, I'm taking Chenault. I think So I'm just like thinking. I did a startup draft not that long ago, and Julio went below everyone in tier 6, 5. You know, so I got Julio though. I got Julio in that draft.
There it is. Anthony says this is an outrage. I don't know which way, but he's mad about it.
Me either, actually.
He's like, he wants him in 10. Where's the 10th here?
But too bad. He's in tier 5. It's official.
Cooper Kupp.
Who do you want to start with?
Jordan, why don't you go ahead?
All right. Well, for me, I actually don't value Cooper Kupp as high as most. He's 28, I believe, this upcoming season. I will put him in tier 6 for me personally.
Tier 6. All right, Jeff.
I was looking for Robert Woods, and then I realized we haven't done him yet. Tier 6. Tier 5. Tier 5. Tier 5 for.
Wait, Jordan, which number did you give again?
6.
6.
Sace. Since you always
now you're
speak
speaking
Spanish. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
I am going to go tier 5 for Cooper Kupp.
I mean, I'm lower on Kupp, so I don't mind if we go tier
6, 5. And Herms, where are you at?
Cooper Kupp is kind of like trying to make fetch happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's just no. Like the dude you want is Robert Woods on that team. I mean, like every now and then, a couple pop off and do the thing, but like, I don't know, man. Tier 6. Like, he ain't it.
Yeah.
I want him in 5. That's where I'm at. So we got 2 5s and 2 6s. Is that where we're at?
We need help from the audience, I think.
Tiebreaker.
We got 1 5.
Audience, we need you.
We got one.
Okay,
yeah,
we have a 5 and a 6 so far.
and a 6. So
this
not
is
helpful
perfect.
at all.
Someone come in with your answer.
Just put him behind or ahead of DJ Chark and call.
Well,
honestly,
the answers just made
do
it
it.
3 3s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, put him in tier 6. I'm fine with that because just hearing you guys talk.
Dan.
And look, the Evil Dan came in with tier 6. I do prefer Robert Woods over Cooper Kupp.
And then hopefully with 5. So we're all over the place. Another 5.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. There was 2 5s and 1 6 actually.
No, put him back behind Julio now. That's what we got to do.
Okay, we'll just keep. Oh, and then another 6. We're back to square one.
Just
Sweet.
leave him there.
All right, Tyler Lockett.
The nicest contract of them all.
Speed round here.
Tyler Lockett 8.
8. All right, Jordan.
Yep, 8. He doesn't do it for me.
The back end of the 7's fine for me.
I'm 8, so we'll put him there.
Let's go.
Your opinion doesn't matter. It's okay.
Odell Beckham.
All right, OBJ.
This hurts.
Jordan.
Top of the dome. Looking at this 7.
7. Jeff.
7.
I
hate it too.
Herms.
I
hope he
give an
says 1.
incomplete grade. Honestly, I have no clue
Incomplete.
because I don't know how healthy he is or where he's going to be playing because of the rumors that have just been persistent for so long. Like, I shrug. That's the shrug tier. That's where I put
So
it.
you're like
He abstains.
Whatever you guys
abstaining.
want.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
I was gonna put him in
No
6,
idea.
but we got 2 7s, so he's in 7. Jalen Rager.
6.
Tier 11.
Wow.
Let's start with terms.
All right. Ah, gee. Oh,
This is a tough one.
man.
I'm giving the tough ones to people. I would put them in tier 8 myself.
Until
Dear.
further notice, I think that's the thing you have to do. So,
I love this talent coming out of the draft. So
same, but it's just so many weird things. Like, we have to see what the Eagles are going to do in the draft. All sorts of things need to take place before we get a good view of it, personally speaking, in my opinion. So,
That's fine. I'm not a Jalen Reagor fan. I think he's just going to be one of those receivers that he looks like he could be a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 1, but he plays like a wide receiver 4. And
we haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
yeah, that's for
Yeah.
me. That's
I
just
think
me.
he's right there with Marquis Brown.
Yeah,
In terms of
That's
like
fair. Jalen Hurts.
upside, but hasn't
Yeah.
done it yet.
that's exactly what I was thinking. But Marquis Brown, he's proven a lot more.
Dan, it's okay.
He has. Toby asked, truly, how many of you draft Beckham over Lockett? I would every day of the week.
Same.
Every day of the week.
Lockett wins you 2 weeks out of the year and loses you 10.
Extremely. I said this in week.
I would
think it was
too,
week
for the
4.
upside.
Week
And I
4,
know
it
the
was like
upside.
super clear. He's touchdown. Like that's why he's so high. He's a
And then there's
touchdown guy.
then there's the Russ rumors. Like I don't think
Right.
it's really going to happen necessarily, but
No.
like Russ could be out of there sooner than later. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
He's just not the type of fantasy player you want on your team. He's too inconsistent.
I would take Odell
mean-
Beckham over Tyler Lockett.
I think I put Tyler Lockett in tier 7, but like tier 8 is fine. The same home run hitter type of dude.
Yeah, Robbie agrees with us. Rager at the bottom. Dan says the Rager disrespect, the Homer disrespect. All right, I'm gonna get this right. Cortland Sutton, we did it. Nailed it.
Oh.
Didn't say Cortland Allen. Herms, what do you think?
ooh, well, how healthy is he? That's the key, honestly. Like, if he is fully like there, ready to go, it's not going to be a slow start for him. Then like, I could see the upside of him being at tier 4. To be honest,
I see that upside.
So,
Yeah.
Josh, do you have him at tier 4 as well?
5 for me.
5. What about you,
Yeah.
Jordan?
I'm in tier 4. I think he's he's an absolute baller. He was balling with Drew Lock, and with Mac Jones, he'll put it up for him. That's-
Tier
Oh,
in
4
my
makes a
head,
lot of
Mac Jones
sense.
is the quarterback.
Tier 4 makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm 4 as well. Herms, you were 4 or were you 5?
yeah.
He said, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 3 for
Let's
4.
go.
All right, Adam Thielen. Josh,
7.
7. Jordan,
6.
7, 6. Herms, what do you think?
Gee. Okay, well, if we have Julio in 5, then by default, I think Thielen would have to be in a similar range, probably in 6. So, because they have similar concerns. So,
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean,
So-
Thielen's coming off of 14 touchdowns, I believe. No mistake.
Yeah, he
Something
killed it
ridiculous.
within the touchdown.
No, he's just great in the red zone. I think they realize that at this point in his career, he's dominant in that area because he's not long speed. He's
Mhm.
quick, shifty, and can he can route you.
Yeah, I have him in 6. I think 6 is a good spot for him. Is that right? Right? We had 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Josh was 7, but it's okay, Josh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
All right. Robert Woods, last one before we move on to villains.
Ahead of Cup. I don't know where, but ahead of Cup. Like a little
Yeah,
bit.
one ahead of Cup. Tier 5 for me. Tier 5. End of like
Arms?
I would draft Woods ahead, but not that much ahead.
I gotta put some respect on Robert Wood's name. Honestly, like, he does it year in, year out, all the
Say
time.
tier
I'm
2.
putting him in 4, dead ass. Like,
4.
Bobby Trees, shout out. Like, that dude, he delivers all the time. He doesn't get the love, man. Like, I
Yeah,
love that dude.
I really like Robert Woods too. And I love the respect you're giving him because he kind of deserves it.
He
But
does.
when it comes down to a startup draft in Dynasty, like I'm drafting him with these other names in tier 5. I think maybe at
Yeah.
the head of them, but
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree with Josh. I think that's right where he belongs, but
look, Eagle Dan come in and say Woods tier 3. So
That's
he
pretty
is
high.
with you, Herms. He is
That's
with
pretty high.
you.
Put
I
some
like
respect
Robert
on that
Woods.
name.
Jordan, where'd you land on Robert Woods?
I said 1 ahead of Cup, but
One
I
ahead of
mean,
Cup.
I would just
So-
I wouldn't
so-
rank him ahead of Julio, and I would rank him around the same thing as Chark.
All right, we did it. So there
Let's
it is. Our
go!
Dynasty wide receiver tiers.
Hey!
Took 3 episodes, but we did it.
Science.
I'm
Science.
not that
Science.
high on DJ Moore, guys. I'm sorry. Love you guys, but it's okay.
I'm not that high on DJ Moore either. I
I'm
was
going
coming
jail for
into
that. I don't know
last
why.
year.
Nope. I picked Robbie
Former
Anderson in
Maryland
every
Terrapin,
redraft.
DJ Moore, what's up? Hey.
I love that he was a Maryland Terrapin, but
That
that's
is awesome.
it. Kind of ends there.
I mean, if we get Justin Fields, I'll to the moon with DJ Moore. But unless it's a different quarterback, it's just
Guys, we got to hit these hot and heavy boys.
ready.
All right,
You
hot
guys ready?
Oh, Dr. Evil's one. Okay, I haven't even seen these yet either myself. So this is
that.
great.
Oh, man.
Before we hop into this villains tier, quick way to support the show is just subscribe. If you're new, this is your first time watching, go on YouTube, subscribe to us, thumbs up the video, helps us out a ton. We're here every weekday at 3 p.m. playing games, yelling at each other. It's a good time. You boys ready for some villains?
I'm ready.
Yep, I'm gonna keep this one the whole show. Don't worry, it's okay.
Awesome.
Jail, I thought your picture was supposed to be here. This is messed up.
Disappointing.
Oh man, that must have been an oversight by Simon.
Oh,
Poor guy.
man.
Poor guy is sick. You never know.
Don't blame COVID for this foolishness.
I literally only stayed this long because your picture was supposed to be here. But
Well,
whatever, let's go.
See yourself out.
All right,
Jason,
see ya.
great show, guys. Perfect lunch break content for me. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for the
Thank
compliment.
you.
You're the best. Jay.
Anthony says, "Say it with me." Thanos. It's not
Thanos.
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 Thanos?
It's
Thanos.
Thanos.
Thought-
I get it. Yeah,
Thought-
exactly.
Thought-nose?
Thought
Thought
knows.
knows. Thought
Thonios,
knows.
put the
Knows.
little squiggly line on it. Just make it fun, make it interesting.
Maria says, "Someone Photoshop JL for a change."
She doesn't know
That's
me.
true.
Maria
I'm always
does not. Maria does
Well,
not.
Well,
know
she,
me,
she
right?
You
knows
don't know
me,
Jordan.
and I Photoshop everybody. So
She's not the thick.
nice
never mind.
change of pace for her. Joker is S tier right away.
You know,
no debate.
let's just get into
It's
it.
not the
Right.
Heath Ledger Joker.
Joker.
That's
Oh,
What
it's
the hell
not.
is that?
yes,
What-
that's
what
what,
is-
I that's
it's
what
not
I
the picture.
need to know. It
Oh.
because does that picture indicate
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker, or are we just
No,
talking
no.
the
It's
Joker?
in general, you can
Okay,
encompass
so
all
S.
everyone.
Roman
who played
S.
them.
S.
Okay.
S.
Not even debatable. I'm sorry, guys.
Yes,
but-
I'm cool
S.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
'cause I'm just
Can we
very
agree that-
disappointed it's not Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Take
a
it
little
again.
bit,
Take
yeah.
it up with Simon. Can we agree Voldemort's an S?
Once he gets healthy, take it with Simon. Who?
I'm looking at Baltimore.
Voldemort.
You're not supposed to say
Voldemort's
it out
like-
loud. You can't say his name.
He
What
who
are you
must not be
doing?
named.
Voldemort
Thank
is
you.
a B class villain for me.
Wow.
You're not a Harry
Wow.
Potter fan,
Josh,
is what
you're
I
an
found
idiot.
out.
I am not a Harry Potter fan.
Well, you're a freaking idiot then.
I could see him below the Joker and A, but
You can't even deal with some high schoolers. Like, dude, this
He's like-
guy is
That's
a
weird.
weak villain. Weak
And I
villain.
What?
think because his reputation is a little scarier than he actually is. So I kind of get where the vibe is coming from. You know what I mean?
But
So,
you're
like,
wrong.
I get Maria agrees with it. Or you, JL?
What do I know? I'm
But
a Hufflepuff.
Mhm.
I'm putting A. I'm saying A because I don't see him in the same tier as
Herms,
the
your S?
Joker.
I would go A.
Sons of bitches.
It looks like we're going for A, boys.
Hell
Ah.
yeah.
All
The
right.
wicked-
Any other clear S class?
So, Herms, do you have
Thanos.
any S class you want to throw in there? Oh, Thanos? Okay,
Yeah.
so Jordan's
Yeah.
saying Thanos.
Well,
Yeah.
I
I
agree.
mean,
I
come
agree.
on. Like,
Yeah, no,
How about you, Herms? You got any S class automatics you're thinking in your mind?
Vader
Darth
for me.
Vader, Darth
For me.
Vader, bro.
See?
I
Me
mean,
and
come
Herm-
on.
Save
I agree.
wavelength.
I agree. Darth
Me-
Vader's S for me.
He's
Like-
A for me. He's not that
Oh,
scary.
man.
Talk
Oh,
about
man.
can't even deal with high
It's not about
schoolers.
scary
Can't even
with
deal
him,
with
though.
his own children. Darth Vader.
Dude, children beat their dads all the time. You know how the old
He's-
Darth
he's-
Vader was when Luke beats him?
He's
Yeah.
basically on life support his whole life.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
And then
And then he's choking people.
and then he just offs himself. He's A.
Also, Death
Come on.
Star.
We got
So,
three
I mean,
S's though, so
I know.
unfortunately, get
I'm
out of here.
outvoted, but
It's
I need to
okay.
speak my piece.
You're fine.
Understandable.
Is there a clear F? Because I'm thinking Kylo Ren. I think he's a clear F.
I'm
I only
fine
saw
with
one
that.
of those movies, so I can't even speak to it.
I'm fine putting
I don't-
Kylo Ren in F.
I don't know if
He
I
was
don't know
bad.
if I'm ready to vote on Kylo yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, you're good.
It feels like I need to see where everyone else lands and think about it because I don't know. I feel like Wicked Witch of the West is an F. Can we bring that? Not very
Sure.
scary.
Not scary.
Old timey S, but present day F. Like just
Yeah.
Honestly, she deserves a little bit more respect than F, probably, but I'm fine leaving her F.
Wow,
Yeah, there's
lots of
pretty-
people disagreed with me on that one.
Yeah,
See?
it's okay. It happens.
It's
Dude, it's
intimidating.
Star Wars. It's Vader. Come on. Yeah, it's like Vader. Come on. Villains.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean,
All right,
okay. What are we doing next? Jay,
So-
what
So,
do you wanna
like,
talk
there's
about?
the Pirates of the Caribbean, David Jones locker guy.
David Jones. Sir David Jones.
David Jones.
Davey.
He doesn't do a lot for me. I'm gonna put him like C or D. Really.
okay. What do you guys think?
he's lukewarm. You got to put him right in that C. He's just kind of
C,
like
yeah.
he's kind of like the
C sounds
baseline,
great.
you know? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
he sounds great.
yeah.
All right. Let's see. Who are there any other clear Fs? Or are we good?
Who is this guy?
With the gun. That's just like
That's Hans Gruber.
Oh,
Die Hard.
oh, that was a good movie, but he's not a good villain.
yeah,
I
he
put
kind
him
of
at a
shit.
D.
D.
Same.
Throw Hans in D.
David E. Jones, Esquire, lawyer of the sea. All right, so we decided D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D's
Hans
fine.
Gruber.
I think Octoman or whatever the hell his name is
Doc
a
Ock.
great. Yeah, Doc Ock. He's a great like C for me. Yeah.
Oh, he's like a D.
He was a D.
D.
for me
He
as
is
well.
perfect. I thought I was going to be insulting people saying C.
No,
so-
no.
Nah,
The movie wasn't. It just. I don't know. I mean, I want to see the new one because he's supposedly in it, and that might bump him up. But
I
as
have
of
not
right
seen the
now,
new one.
no, the brand new one's coming out this.
Oh,
October,
gotcha.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna do a lot for me. I mean, because like if that ends up being super good, we may be talking about a discussion of moving him up. But as it stands right now, because like we're operating with the who was the actor
Toby
that
Mcguire.
played?
The
Yeah,
Toby Maguire, Doc Ock.
The he's a really famous actor too. Like the guy.
Yeah,
who
yeah, the
played
guy.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
I'm not
I
good
don't
at actors. I'm
know.
sorry, guys.
God.
Give me fantasy football names, not actors.
Yeah, but either way, like, yeah, the guy who played him, very, very talented actor, but it's just like I don't know, probably wasn't best
Robert De
cast
Niro.
to be a. God, you know what, Doc?
Who is Cersei Lannister? The name sounds
Game of
familiar.
Alfred
Thrones.
Molina.
From
From
Game of
Alfred Molina.
Thrones.
Oh, I
Game
don't
of
Come
know.
on, man.
That's why I don't know what it is.
Yeah, come on, bro. Is Cersei not in here? I'm assuming.
No. Well, I don't
Cersei
think so.
Lannister's a great, just like bad guy. You know.
Yeah,
Great
she's
bad
awful.
guy.
He blew up.
All right. All right. Let's
So
just go in order
I'm
then,
seeing
if we're
Loki
done.
right there, real fast, and I think he's pretty low, right?
Yeah,
I
mean,
love the character, but
Kind of
villain?
turns into a good guy.
it's
Yeah,
a
like
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
I would say F.
I'm fine throwing him in F.
I mean, you just can't go good. You just can't have
Yeah.
a moment where you're just like, "Yep,
You
I'm
have
good
one
again."
job.
Like
Yeah,
Thanos is like,
yeah.
"I don't
And
want
I
to
feel like
snap
the,
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that he went good too, like makes me look back on the movie where he's a bad guy and just kind of like laugh, like, oh, you're not
It's like,
serious. You're not, this
yeah,
is
all
just-
right,
it's
good
goofy.
try.
Yeah, you're not really that intimidating.
Bane was good.
All right, Bane.
I put Bane in that C to B range for me.
Okay, where
Bane's
are you
a
at,
B.
Herms?
B for Bane.
I never saw the movie.
C or
I don't
B?
know.
They blew up Heinz Field, and you never saw the movie. I'm getting.
That's
up
why you never saw
to
it.
yell at you.
I think B
I-
is solid.
I
I
caught
put him
wind of
above
that
Davy
spoiler,
Jones.
and I was like, can't do it.
I
Can't
liked
do.
Bane a lot
Yeah,
in that movie.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a step above Davy Jones.
That's fine.
All right, what about Bellatrix Lestrange? I know you guys are going to disrespect because you disrespected Voldemort.
No, I would
Oh,
say
her,
she's
right,
she's
yeah.
in the same
Oh.
range as Bane for me. C and B.
Yeah, I think B or C.
C.
She
Herms.
She was crazy.
She
That's the
aight.
great part.
All right, we'll put her C then.
That seems fitting.
Maria says Bane should be A then,
Oh,
and Bellatrix is A.
yeah, but that's because Killmonger's not an A for me.
Ricky says Killmonger A. I think Killmonger's
Yo.
up there. I liked him as a
He's up
villain.
Dead
there,
ass,
but
100% like that.
I would put him with the same with Bane for me.
I feel, yeah. I mean, I
If
think
we're gonna have that conversation, I agree with you, Jordan.
Yeah, Dr. Evil also went good. Just saying. So,
But it looks like we have two A's. I don't know.
Yeah,
Herman
I'm
and Jail
a
seem
little
to be
higher than
leaning
that.
A.
I really like Killmonger.
So-
a lot. Like,
So we have two A's in the chat already for. No, just one.
Just one?
just one.
Yeah.
so. We got two A's and two B's.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
All
like he
right.
might be leaning A here.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
vote.
Unless we get more people in the chat disagreeing.
Good people in the audience, tell us where you would put Killmonger, and we will use your vote to settle this debate. While they do that, let's move on. Dr. Evil.
I know you guys aren't gonna love Dr. Evil. I love Mike Myers. He like those movies were just they meant a lot to me. I would put him in like B.
Do they inspire you or just like mean a lot to you?
They mean a lot, you know.
Okay.
Is this
I
favorite
use
drama?
those. I use those as motivation on a daily basis. Those movies.
He's F to me.
That's
Yeah,
fine, and I
'cause,
understand you saying that.
because like he's a comedy villain, you know, like
Yeah.
that's what makes it tough. Because like as a character, like god tier, but at the same time, like we're going for like actual scary villain stuff, which
Yeah.
he is not. So
Yeah, you're right.
You know, but it just reputation. He's kind of like the Gruber, you know what I mean? Where it's just like we dig the character, but we kind of have to like look at it through like the lens of intimidation. So it's like,
hot.
Well, I know, right?
yeah, it depends
Exactly
on
what I asked.
it depends on what, like how you're viewing it. If we're just viewing it purely as characters, then we would have to readjust some of this already. But like, you know, it's weird. It depends on what your criteria is, to be honest. So,
So we got Simon here in the chat. He said Killmonger A.
It looks like a lot of Killmonger
Yeah,
A's.
Tyler
Oh,
Killmonger A.
Simon's here. We can leave this up.
Yeah. Siren!
I mean, COVID. Who else? Let's see. Oh yeah, Ricky said Killmonger A. So I think he lands an A.
He's A for sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
But Simon also said Dr. Evil S, and so did Anthony. He said B.
Well,
yeah, just saying.
So where did we land on Dr. Evil here between us? I said F. Josh, you said what?
Well, I said B, but I was trying to be like nice. I want him to be in the B tier. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I should say A.
Where do you have him?
A. He is personally in my A tier.
Okay.
Actually,
A. So we got an A, we got an F. Jordan, where are you at?
For Dr. Evil, I have F just because he goes good at the end of like the movies. Like he's not. I don't know. He's more of a comedic like villain. It can't be up there with Bane and Voldemort, who just never shied away from going and trying to murder.
Always being bad. Yeah. Tim says Dr. Evil did kill a bunch of people. Take that into account.
It's true.
It's true. So did Thanos, though.
Yeah.
So Jordan, where did you land?
I have him in F.
You have an okay. So right, 2 Fs, 1 A, and Herms. Where are you at?
as a character, S. As a villain, F.
Oh, F it is.
Yeah. Agreed.
All right, Hannibal
Fair enough.
Lecter.
Didn't get to see much of the movie, know his story. He's absolutely insane. So, I mean, wherever you guys kind of range, I'll be with that. That's what I'll be.
Oh, Tim made a really good point. Yeah, didn't Vader
point.
quasi go good, kind of, sort of. That's what I'm saying. At the end, he like kind of.
Oh yeah, JL would jump on this comment.
Like, it's
like
not
there's like there's like 5 people that commented, and JL saw this way. Oh wait, Tim had this comment. This went to my point over here. So I don't know,
100%. That's the power you get when you pay for the streaming platform. You get the power to pick and choose your comments to support your arguments.
I can put up other comments. I didn't pay anything.
No, but he's got a good point. Vader started out as a good character, and then he ended as a good character. So
it's a good point. It's a good point.
Maybe he belongs in A.
He went to the dark side. All right, that's all we need to do.
And then he came back.
It's a great point. It really is.
All right, so Hannibal Lecter, where did we end up on him?
I never saw the movie. I have no idea.
So I gotta just he's probably my B. I like
go with B. We're going with B.
Silence of the Lambs a lot.
Yeah, I probably have him lower.
Like,
I probably have him lower.
Something Clarice. Then he
yeah.
Hello,
Clarice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it the one where he goes
scary?
Yeah.
I love that one.
Like in The Office. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
The Office even talks about it.
It got us an Office joke that I love. So on that alone, I will gladly put respect on his name. So
Toby says Hannibal A.
Man, there's a lot of love.
Hannibal
I did not expect the love for Hannibal in the chat.
Me neither. Like
wow.
I feel like he's just like a stalwart, but I don't know.
I'm more of
no one talks
Burris
about him.
guy personally, but that's just me.
I love
He's a much better Hannibal. If this was a tier list of Hannibals, he would
Hannibal Burris.
Hannibal
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Alone.
I love
the
Eric
Hannibal
Andre
ranks.
show.
Oh my God, Josh! Josh, have you seen Bad Trip yet?
No, I haven't. It's on that. I want to see it.
Well, literally, Maria and I were watching it this morning.
Eric
It's
Andre
so
show.
good so far. Definitely watch it. It's very good.
I love Eric
Netflix.
Andre show.
We'll talk about it as soon as you watch it.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you. Not with it.
Tim says Hannibal is such a great character. I'm assuming he's talking about Burris.
Yeah, I mean, the Eric Andre show wouldn't be what it is without Hannibal. So yes, great character, big fan.
Yep.
So,
All right.
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
I didn't actually know this villain's name.
I didn't even notice this one, Jordan. This guy.
Skyfish says, I watched.
Oh, jeez. Hi, Scott.
He says, I watched Bad Trip with my wife last night. It's funny, right? Like we're only like maybe 30 minutes in so far, but
I gotta check it out.
Within a couple minutes, I was dying laughing.
I'm good to see it.
Ricky said Bad Trip is hilarious. While I was watching, I was just like, man, Josh has got to see this because I know you love You and
I
Kev with the
love
bird
a
up. all
dumb
the time.
comedy, right? But I do
Simon,
love my dumb comedy.
Simon said, "Let's do a stand-up comic tier list." Yeah, we should. Maybe
Herms,
next
S
week.
tier.
Herms S tier. There you go.
I was just talking about this earlier today, but we haven't done a sports movies tier or bracket.
Radio
That's
S
something to
tier.
do.
Radio is an S tier.
Friday
I will
Night
hear
Lights.
no arguments.
Friday Night Lights is the GOAT.
Coach
Soundtrack by
Carter.
Explosions in the Sky. Like, oh,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
that. I got
yeah,
the explosions tattoo on my
Nice.
arm right there. Yeah.
Simon and I have talked about when he saw Eric Andre live, and he's like, I
It was
remember him
bizarre
saying
shows.
it was very much like watching an episode of the Eric Andre show. It was just very strange.
Simon said something we shouldn't air on the chat. It seems like he made two guys have a ranch chugging contest on stage, and then the winner had to freestyle rap. Eric Andre stripped naked and tucked his berries between his legs and air.
I love that you typed that out and like.
I just wanted to say it that we couldn't post it, but it's okay.
No,
we
I
put
mean,
it up there. It
This
happened.
is bad. Yeah.
I'm not. He's not the host. Don't change. My mind's changed. He did it. Don't worry.
This is kind of only tangentially related, but the last week I've been consumed by this idea that the fantasy community, we need like a between two ferns, but for fantasy, like the fantasy community
Or an
And
Eric Andre show.
or Eric Andre. And I don't know if I can pull it off, but I feel like it just needs to happen.
I've been developing it for a while, so
Herms, I feel like if any of us could do it, I think it's you. I'll come on as the Hannibal, maybe. Like
Maria says waiting for the end of for the stream to end so we can watch Bad Trip. Yep. Accurate.
Dude, Herms, I'll control the green screen. You do the show.
you can be like the guy that they always show, like that's got like the controls, but like yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Simon
stand
said
in the
Eric
corner of
Andre.
my basement, just like, it'll be fine.
Simon said Eric Andre took someone's from the audience's phone and FaceTimed their mom.
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
And Ricky
Right.
said he wants on that show with the stand-up comics. Yeah, we'll get you on for sure. All right, so this next one, I didn't know this. Simon had to educate me. This is Important Joe. Seems like a weird name.
I
from
could
Mad Max.
never have told you his name, but yes, Mad Max was a fantastic movie, and this is a pretty good villain.
Important.
Josh, you rank him, and I'll nod my head.
Look, he's a good villain, but when it comes down to it, he probably falls in like B or C.
Wow.
Okay, so F. Put it to F.
Yeah, I feel like just out of name recognition alone, he's F. Herms, where are you
Yeah,
at?
well, Mad Max is great.
I have no idea who it is, so
So F,
That's
sure.
B or C, D. All
D.
Anybody who's
Alright.
seen the movie can judge it. So I don't know.
right,
It's a very
Jason,
good movie. See the
Jason.
movie Mad Max.
Jason is next. Herms, where are you at with Jason?
It's another one of those things where like reputation alone should catapult him to the top, but at the same time, scarier things have happened over time in terms of like villains being added to the cinematic universe of everything. So probably A. I mean, he would have been S back in the day, but it's kind of faded a little bit. So like, I'll still put respect on his name and put him in A, but he's just not quite the same as he used to be. So that's my vibe.
All right, A. Josh, where are you at?
I'm right there with you, man. Everything you said was perfect. And while we're at it, Mike Myers is in the same exact tier as Jason.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Both of them should be A for the
Big
throwback.
facts.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
Big facts.
I think he belongs in D personally. I just don't think he's that scary. He's kind of just
Icon, man.
a movie.
An
Yeah,
icon.
it's the clout. You know what I mean? Because like scarier villains have come since, but there was a time.
But that
when,
wasn't my
like,
time. I wasn't alive during that time.
Well, same. I mean,
I
I was
was
only
alive.
25, but still.
I'm 23.
I'm 29. Man, I'm so old.
I went and watched whatever, like I forget. This probably came out when I was like 12 or 13. It was like a new, Jason movie or whatever, and I went and saw it with my mom, and it was the worst experience I've ever had because the whole movie is just naked women. And my mom
Sounds
hates
perfect.
My mom hates the
Bummer.
movies, and I convinced her to go to the movies this one time, and we went and saw that movie.
Is it
and I'm
Freddy
just-
versus Jason?
No, I don't think it was Freddy versus Jason. It was like it was like a newer-ish one, but I've been scarred by that. That was the
This is
worst. We both were
hilarious.
just sitting there, just like eating popcorn, like, oh God, can we leave yet?
Oh, it's supposed to, you
man.
can't see it. Damn it. So
What
it
was
says JL speaking, and then it's the chat.
Oh man.
So you guys said A for Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, he does not belong up there. All right, Kylo Ren. We got to speed through
F.
these. F.
F.
All right, Josh.
Not scary.
F.
I saw
Burns?
one of the newer trilogy films, and that's it. So I mean, just from the one movie I saw, I was like, Adam Driver's not that intimidating to me. So, I mean, I'd put him in F.
I'd probably put him in D, but I think F is fine. All right, Magneto.
Right up there with Davy Jones, just like scary, but like, and but also like shout out X-Men. So I mean, like
That's perfect for me.
benchmark
too.
C seems fair. Like,
C. C.
Jordan.
C. C as well.
I'm D. But I got outvoted. Sully said, stop talking about how old you are. It's depressing. Sorry, Sully.
Sorry,
And-
Sully. Sorry.
Tim
not
says you should probably break out horror movie villains. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Simon, get on that.
Come on. Sorry.
Next time.
Anthony
next time.
said he's disappointed Jaws got snubbed. Is Jaws a villain?
technically,
I just
yeah.
thought that's hilarious that he
It's just
put
an
that.
animal. It's just an animal.
Yeah, no, I just think it's so funny, but it's perfect. I would love to have just a picture of a great white shark just like sitting right here.
Simon said, I watched
That's-
Bruno. I watched Bruno in theaters sitting between my
Oh.
parents.
God, I'm so sorry. That must
So
have been,
much
like,
worse
the
than your
worst
Jason movie.
experience ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think we talked about this on stream before. I had a similar Bruno experience where me and my buddy were on a travel baseball team, and we were traveling with both our dads, and we're like, "Oh, we'll watch Bruno." Or that was pretty funny. So it's just him and I, my buddy Richard, and I watching Bruno, and it's like the first scene is just the dick flying around, then the hole opens up. It's like Bruno, and my dad just gets up and turns it off. He's like,
I
"Nope,
wonder why.
not watching that."
I mean, I love, just seeing some penis fly around when I'm a kid, It's a good time, right?
It's the best. It's the best. All right,
Nostalgia.
Megatron. Nostalgia.
Don't make me start this.
Wait, Calvin Johnson?
all right, Jordan,
Oh,
you
he's
go
not that
first.
scary.
Megatron.
Am I supposed to start?
He kind of got dominated for most of those movies. I would say D. That's because he just got like
D for dominated.
exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Herms,
I
where are
like the
you
free
at?
association. Yeah, D's fine. I don't know. It's just
I didn't want to start because I thought I was going to insult people. I don't love Megatron. I think D's perfect.
Yep, I'm with you guys, D.
yeah.
What's this guy's name again?
Oh, Mike Myers.
Mike
A.
Myers. There you go.
That's another clout one. You just got to put him in A for the respect.
It's just
like,
Jason and Mike Myers go hand in hand, kind of.
exactly. Yeah, like it's perfect.
Where are you at, Jordan? Mr. Meme.
I'm with Jason as well. Once Josh started talking about penis flying around, I had to I had to shout out my mom and please tell me,
Hey, Mom.
please come pick me up. I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, it's a bunch of scary guys. The Sith? Okay. Is that?
All right, so we got Sith, Senator Palpatine.
Yeah. I think he's up there with Voldemort in that tier, A to S.
Yeah, I think I put him in A. Josh?
B for me.
B. All right. Herms?
I'm about to say D. It seems
It's
like
tricky because in the context of the Star Wars universe, he'd be like way higher, but just like in isolation, probably have to knock it down a little bit. I'd probably put him at B.
B.
So we're
So
going-
two
So we
A's,
said two A's, two B's.
All right, audience, help us out.
Audience, come on.
Senator
Let's,
Palpatine, Sith
throw them
Lord.
in B for now. If we get a couple A's in here, we'll throw them in A.
All right.
I've
Give us
heard.
your votes. We're going to move on.
Pennywise.
Pennywise. Where is he going?
I wasn't that scared of those movies.
I'll go A for me personally.
Herms?
Never seen it. I
So you
have no
abstain?
idea. Yeah, I can't speak to it. I have no clue.
I mean, I'll go with B or A.
I'm
B
fine
or A?
going B. If that's where you're ranging JL, unless you're going A.
I never really saw it either. I think B or A is fine based off what I've heard about it.
Sounding like he's
that's
going to be a
gonna
B
be
guy.
Because it was the clown that would like show in the gutters and be like, "Hey, what's up?" and put like the balloon out.
He's
right?
creepy, man. Have you seen the new movies? Actually, were pretty good.
No, they're good.
I feel
just
like
wasn't, I don't
if you got Jason and Mike Myers in there, you got to have Pennywise up in A.
I
That's
can
fair.
dig it. I mean,
That's
because
fair.
again,
Well,
like,
we have Hannibal
clout,
Lecter and
reputation.
that's
Like,
fine.
But that, yeah.
See,
he
the thing
belongs
is,
there.
Mike Myers and Jason
Versus
each
Anthony
have
Hopkins.
like 10 movies each, you know, and like that's like why they're so iconic. I feel
Pennywise has a book.
that's
Stephen
true.
King
Yeah.
wrote it, and that's why it's a
Ricky's
movie.
very upset with us right now. And so
Yeah, Ricky says,
I
"Look, you
guarantee
guys-
you there
you
are
can't quit
plenty
us."
of books about Jason and Mike Myers too. Not good books.
Not good books, fan fiction."
Yeah,
Sully says terrible. Rick says, "What the fuck?"
I love it. I
Brady
love
said
it. We
Palps
finally
is
got some.
S/A. If you watch
people
Clone
upset.
Wars show, Palpatine
Yeah.
is A. So that's 2 A's. Simon said C. That's not what we're deciding. It's B or A.
Palpatine. Oh,
Well, he put it even
Senator
lower than B.
Palpatine. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. I think it's A. I think that's where he lands then.
Let's go.
I
All
dig
right.
it.
Last 3. We got Sauron.
no idea.
who?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings
I
guy.
can't see the picture very well, but
Oh,
oh,
the one with
okay. I
Frodo.
see the ring. It's his hand. It's his hand, and the ring's in his hand. Yeah. Okay. For me, S. But disagree with me all you want, guys. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Lord of the Rings is my favorite movie out of all these movies.
Lord of the Rings was a great movie, so I'm gonna go and agree with Jeff.
2 S's.
And,
Herms.
and he's a great villain too. It's not just the movie. He is the movie. Yeah.
I don't know a damn thing about Lord of the Rings. I have no clue.
I think Sauron is like a. I think he's. I don't know. Maybe a B.
Sauron Press.
I think he's a B.
All right, we can go. Well,
So
we
two,
only so
2 S, a B, and abstain. I guess S is the winner or A.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Lord of the Rings itself is pretty powerful. So I mean, like, I guess if enough people love it, then there's probably a reason.
just
why
because
he's thought
Simon
of
and
highly,
Eagle
like-
Dan said us.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Freaking panders. This is Ultron.
I'm
That's
going
all I'm wanting.
Okay.
at the C or B for me. Ultron
B.
completely failed.
See? I did like James Spader as the voice, but after watching Blacklist, it's it's the only thing I could pay attention to the whole time I watched the movie.
That's fair.
Herms,
no, what
where
do you
were
think,
you on?
Herms?
Where were you
You
on
go.
Ultron?
I'm chill with B.
B.
B or
Josh?
C, yeah.
All right, so got enough of B. I think I'd probably put him in C, but B is fine. Bellatrix
I haven't
should
seen the
definitely-
new Venom movie.
You know
I
what?
love Tom
I'm not
Hardy,
fine
too.
with this. I'm not fine with this. If Bellatrix is in C,
Put him in C.
he
I like
needs to
it.
be in C.
Yes.
You're a controller of this. You can do whatever you want.
I like that.
I
I love
respect it.
that, Jordan. Can I always have you on?
Yeah.
And Venom is the last one.
I didn't see the new movie.
The
And
new
I love
movie
Tom Hardy.
is him being the main character, so he's kind of like good in the movie. It's like a weird angle they're going with that.
So where would you put him?
Ricky says,
You
"Why am
asked
I
me
still
a
here?"
couple times. You're like, Josh, give me what your score is, and I'll just nod my head. Jordan, same
I
thing.
would say C or B, but like more so low and I
Mhm.
guess no C.
Mhm.
C.
I think I have him in D. I think he's right there with Doc Ock.
I think he's a little
Mhm.
bit better than him.
Man, dude, I'm a huge Spider-Man guy, and like between like Venom and Carnage, just like the symbiotes in the
Yeah.
Spider-Man universe are just terrifying, and I absolutely love them to death. But we're not talking about the comic book universe; we're talking about the movies.
You can
And
include
so-
that a little bit.
Oh well,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, if
Oh,
we're
a
gonna
little
go with
bit.
that, then
Comics,
Venom
but
would
he's
be
B or
like A for me. But like, because Topher Grace wasn't very scary. Not gonna lie. Because I mean, obviously, yeah, Eric Foreman being a villain.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
no one's
But,
scared of
like,
Eric.
yeah, it's just like he hasn't been represented super well in the cinematic realm as he had. Because I don't know, it's difficult. Because like Venom should be horrific and just terrifying to everybody, but like they've tried a couple times and it just hasn't quite gotten there. So it's like I don't know, like reputation mixed with the poor representation. I would say B.
B. All right. Jordan and Josh, you both agree with B?
That's fine. Josh is nodding his head to whatever I say. All right, Joe.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
okay,
Jordan's got a
okay.
perfect point right there. Yeah.
All right. Well, we did it. We got it. Our villain list here. We did it.
Science
Great job.
determined.
Only
Great
10
job.
years. better than what we normally.
and we're missing one villain who Brady just said belongs in S tier, and it's JL. All right.
Ah, yes.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, the fact that you
Indubitably.
didn't put JL as Thanos makes me more
Thanos.
disappointed in you.
Who is Thanos?
I'm gonna keep saying Thanos just because of you guys have said it 40 different ways. Thought mode. I'm gonna
Thanos.
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 Hey, come on.
What about
Come
Come
Regina
on, Simon.
George?
You couldn't just use this. You couldn't just use this.
Regina George is S tier villain.
See, there we go. That's. I
Wait.
just needed that confirmation because
I
I know,
thought
like,
Dan Schneider was S tier.
yeah,
But
Squidward. Oh my god. We don't have a tier for him. It's too high.
yeah, we'd have to create an entirely
We
new
need a sack of
set
shit tier.
rules and just yeah, like,
Snyder would be,
Oh.
yeah,
oh my God.
absolutely top.
Oh, you want to save it? That's nice.
Oh, I'll save it. We'll post it on Twitter. Both of the wide receivers and the villains. I think we still have to post the superheroes from last week with LQ.
All right.
Follow us on Twitter, Front Yard FYF. You'll see it there.
Do it.
And you can
Please?
disparage us more on Twitter. On another public platform, you can yell at us. Tell us how stupid we are.
We love hearing how stupid we are too.
We
It's
love
like
it.
one of our favorite things to do. I just like hearing that. Thank you.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Simon said, get the Regina Georges of the world on here. We need that.
yes,
Simon, then you
glaring
have to
omission.
join back.
Yeah, we need you. Brady says, Mojo Jojo.
But that's TV though, so that's it's a little
It's different, yeah.
Different. Come on, movies.
Good point. Not a good. That's a very good point. That's a very
Yep.
good point. Hey, Jordan Herms, real fast, a quick question. Do you know what makes fantasy fun?
No.
the beer.
Yes. How'd you know? No. The correct answer I was looking for is tequila or trading. Trading makes fantasy fun. Trading makes
Yeah,
It
fantasy.
is.
Keep
It
in
is
mind.
the thing
Keep in
that
mind.
makes fantasy.
Great
fun.
answer though.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
That's what
I personally think trading really makes fantasy fun. So get those
Josh,
grades.
Josh, would you be willing to get that tattooed on your body?
Yes.
There we have it on air.
I'm gonna have to be drunk, and you have to get me hyped up about it. But
Ooh,
right.
you don't want to be
All right.
drunk for a tattoo because you're gonna bleed everywhere.
yeah. But listen up, it's not gonna go. Yeah. I don't want to be drunk, but like, if you get me to make a commitment and spend some money, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I think
do
we
it.
could
I
we could probably make it a corporate expense.
All right, let's go.
We'll
Let's make
film
it.
it. We'll make some content. Jordan's like, "What have I joined? And what am I doing here?"
I'm scared. Wait, hold on. This is the perfect one for it.
Don't come pick me up. I'm scared.
Oh, I'm
Oh
scared.
man, that's good.
It's great.
Shout out
Live,
to
more
Anthony says live video. Oh, we 100% will film it.
Dude,
Oh.
We will do it here in Baltimore, and we will
make it a
film
mock draft or poll perception. See if Josh can win while he's getting a tattoo.
That's a good idea.
I would win. I know I would. I always win. Except when I play Eagle Dan. Fine, I get it, Dan. I know, right? You beat me last time.
Simon
Whatever.
says
I
corporate
get it.
expense means jail, and I pay for it. Yep. And we
Thanks,
don't
guys.
pay taxes.
Ayo.
Tramp stamp. Trading makes fantasy fun.
Oh,
What's that tattoo on your back? Oh,
It
don't
would-
worry.
it
Don't
would look
nothing.
pretty good right there.
It would. It would.
I got to decide where it's gonna go first.
Simon says, "I'll do the tattoo, please."
Oh my god, that would be fantastic.
Better
Do
come.
that.
I have a
Simon
niece.
does it.
Like she's got like a tattoo kit. She like tattoos herself. You're a maniac, all right? Like I don't know. Like
Okay.
And
I don't know
wow.
if I could do that.
Wow, Brady complimented us on the show and the tier list. This never happens.
What? Stop.
I
Thank
don't
you,
think I have
Brady.
a good opinion, Brady. What is this?
It's because Jordan and Herms are here. It's not
That's
because
true.
of us.
They
two.
bounced
They're-
out. Simon's not here.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
Yeah, it's true. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. This was super fun. We'll be back 3 p.m. Tomorrow playing some more games. Make sure you go follow Herms and Jordan on Twitter, right there in their handles. Herms NFL, Jordan Vanek 1. Anywhere else they can find you, Herms? Why don't you go first? I'll plug your shit.
Yeah, you can find me with the work that I do with The Lateral at The Lateral FF on Twitter. Also, our website, www.thelateralff.com. You can also find me at 14 Personnel at 14p_pod. Also, their website, www.14personnel. That is the number 14personnel.com. I also do goofy shit with the Rum Boys, and you can check that out. Just a bunch of different places, like straight up. Just like, I don't know. If you're not already hip with 14p, Rum Boys, and The Lateral, then like, I don't know what you're doing with your time,
Yeah.
frankly, because I am awesome. So
You're messing up.
That's just
Good luck spelling personnel. I can't ever get it right. Every time.
I see your face. Your PER.
2 S's.
Just really
How many N's? Okay, I can't get it right. I Googled the word personnel and then I just copy paste.
It took me like 3 weeks to get it down. Like,
yeah, it's tough.
And I'm a grown man, and I still just
grown ass man.
I'm a grown ass man, and I can't spell. Just like I don't care.
That's so bad.
My phone fixes it for me. I don't need to learn how to spell anything. I mean, like, what's the point? It's 2021.
Come
Nobody has
on.
to know how words work.
Exactly. Jordan, how about you?
So instead of shouting out like my gridiron ratings and that kind of stuff, I'm working
Which is
on
great stuff.
It's great stuff. But
yeah.
for the NFL draft, I'm working on a charity event. Trying to do like a $10 thing where half the money will go to charity. We'll do some sort of prize pool to contests, and it's going to be a great one. Just getting started. It's my pin tweet and my Twitter. So you'll see it get bigger and bigger, and see if you can get the most accurate mock draft.
Guess what? I'm down. Jordan. Let's do it.
Yeah, me too.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Let's get this shindig done.
About to get hit with a copyright notice.
do it.
Simon says,
Wrap it up.
my roommates forbid me from buying 3 things in college: a tattoo machine, a race car bed, and a taser. All at flea markets.
Those are the best things that you could ever like hope to have in your life. So I don't get it. Whatever.
Simon said the race car bed was at Goodwill. Race car beds are S tier. They are.
Badass. I mean, like, there's no disputing that. I mean, they're pretty badass.
And I guess I have to get a bottom golf tattoo if you're going to get a Trading Makes Fantasy Fun tattoo, Josh.
Works for me.
Good old bottom golf. All right, fellas. Enjoy the rest of your days. We'll see you back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Hopefully Simon's back. We'll see. We don't know. Yeah, thank you.
Get
Peace.
healthy, Simon.
Peace.
Get healthy. Love
Get
you
healthy.
guys.
Get healthy. Subscribe. Hit the thumbs.
Subscribe to
For what?
FY.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.